just making a caprese salad. For those of you that don't know, that's just a very simple Greek dish. We've got tomato, we've got basil, we've got mozzarella. A caprese, is that Greek or Italian?
That's an Italian dish.
No, it's an Italian dish, sorry. And here in the oven, you know, a lot of people don't try and do cool stuff in ovens, in galleys, which is another name for kitchen, in a boat. But I reckon that's a bit of a cop-out. There's no reason why you can't produce real yummy food. Ow! Roasties, we've got the caprese salad, and we've got the barbecue up top.
And
it's gonna be beautiful.
There's no grated cheese. It's the best cheese. Don't leave it alone.
Alright, cool. Fun times. Let's sail up the coast.
It was a summer night. You told me something that was on your mind. We played a little game in innocent exchange from time to time.
We will set the tiny tuna free. Oh, we did.
No, there he goes.
There he goes. He's not dead. Yay!
That's sad at the same time.
He was missing an eyeball.
Oh.
I don't think that was us though. He's a one-eyed tuna. Cyclops tuna.
Just a little bit disappointing when we get a tiny tuna instead of a big one. Because it makes a big noise just like a big tuna, but it's a really small tuna.
We're about halfway up the coast of Sardinia.
It's beautiful here. We're gonna have a barbecue. We've got steak and sausages. How predictable is that? And let me just show you around.
What you say if I pick you up round and take you out for beverages?
We've got our friends from Bristol. Hey, say hi, Artie. He and his brother Freddie and the mum Emma have just come aboard. They're our kind of second cousins. Very, very windy. Poor Emma's already been sick off the bat. Freddie's not doing too well.
Lay it on me, I want all of you, both physically and mentally. Cause you get me fired up. Really get me going. Girl, you get me fired up. Think that you would notice by now. Cause you get me fired up. Really get me going. Girl, you get me fired up. Think that you would notice by now. On my mind all the time, love the way you think about you. On my mind all the time, love the way you think about you. I can't let you off my brain about you.
We're really excited to have the cousins from England, from Bristol aboard. They're not first cousins. We worked out last night that they're kind of third and fourth cousins, but we decided we'll just call each other cousins. It's really cool to have relatives on the other side of the world, and it's great to have them here. They've never been on a boat holiday before. It was pretty calm when we set out, and then it was crazy. It was waves, it was driving rain. Poor Emma was very sick and she couldn't even eat her dinner last night. So we're hoping today is going to be completely different. The sun's come out, the wind has dropped, the boys are having fun swimming, discovering all the fish under the boat. Should be a good week.
A good week where, Naomi?
In Sardinia.
Sardinia. Say it like an Italian.
Sardinia.
Sardinia.
In Sardinia.
Around the Maddalenas.
I don't know where that is.
This is Emma. How was it? yesterday. Jumped on the boat, it was pretty crazy.
I would have to say it was a baptism of fire. I am feeling better this morning. But yeah, not great yesterday.
And did you sleep alright?
I did, on and off. We had a storm in the night. And, but yeah, much better this morning.
Cool. And what was it like 30 knot winds yesterday?
Yeah, 30 knot winds. I think about 3-metre waves.
Actually,
Driving rain.
on the books,
Wasn't
on the
very
weather
pleasant.
forecast, it was only 1.1 metre waves, but they were a lot bigger than that.
They were a lot, I'm sure they were bigger, and it wasn't nice. I feel very sorry for our poor English cousins, but we had a nice time, right boys? Yeah.
You guys having a cool time?
Yeah, it's
Saw lots of
amazing.
fish?
Yeah, they were good. I still don't know what they are, so working on that.
We don't know what they are
Oh.
either. They're everywhere. They're the blue fish with the black spot.
Or they're just the black spot, like you don't want to
Yeah,
touch them.
they're
Like in
called-
the Pirates of the Caribbean, the black spot.
Exactly what that is, the black spot fish. See the nose coming around? And when you
Captain
almost
Freddy.
come around, now start slowly coming back. Perfect. And then center it again.
Never given you a reason to look at me like I could belong to someone else. Never looked
Obviously a favourite with my children, but not so much with our English cousins. Fred does not like tomato, mozzarella,
No.
or basil.
Oh, I like the mozzarella. Yeah, not too keen on tomatoes though.
No,
No.
no.
Have you tried the combo?
The combo.
Yeah.
That's the big question. No.
I think you have
most of
to.
it's gone now, so.
There's one just for you.
There is a complete one waiting for you, Fred. Just for you.
No.
Enough selfies on my phone, David. Why do you have to do the hip thing when you can't see your hips?
It's all about the hips.
You know it's true. And you know, I could never leave your side, no, 'cause I belong to you.
We have arrived at the Maddalena town and everyone is patiently waiting for Josh to prepare the boat. Josh has changed his t-shirt 3 times because he's sweating so much.
Yes.
And he's a little frustrated, aren't you?
When you try to understand your time, thinking it was so much better when I was young, but the same thing but old enough. When you were a kid, it's
We're over at the Maddalenas in the town of Maddalena, and today is going to be a great day. We're going to head out to the islands, have an amazing swimming day, and then we're going to head over and be a little bit brave and go over to Bonafacio, because as you can see, the weather is coming in really nasty. Tomorrow it's going to blow really hard. We've got a couple of days in Bonafacio, then we've got to get these dudes back to Sardinia to get on a plane, and albeit red on weather reports is not good, and we've got a big storm coming, so we're gonna have to sail. Luckily the wind is going to be behind us, so we're gonna have to be sailing in some red to get them back to Olbia. Maddalena's is made up of 7 different islands. This is a hot spot right at the top of Sardinia, and in 2006 it was tentatively put forward as a World Heritage Site. An amazing group of islands known for its marine life and its incredible beaches. Maddalenas are awesome, right?
Sunny, gorgeous coloured water, little fish,
Maybe a
beautiful white
little
sand.
overpopulated.
Yes, it seems like half of Italy is here with us, but that's all good. I understand why, it's beautiful. We are about to go to France this afternoon though. We're heading over to Bonafacio.
Across the Straits of Bonifacio.
Corsica is part of France. These islands are part of Italy, so it's pretty cool. We're going to go to another country in literally like 2 hours.
I don't know what to do, I don't know what to say, 'cause I've been fighting hard to make you come my way. There's nothing left to do, I'll beg to make you stay. I'm better off that way, much better off that way.
Coming close to my favourite city in the world, Bonafacio, sitting on top of a hill. Super beautiful. Never been penetrated by an armed force, because how can you get up those cliffs? It's always a real rigmarole coming into Bonafacio. Why is it flicking on and off like that?
There's nothing left to do, I'll beg to make you stay. I'm better off that way, much better off that way. I don't know what to do, I don't know what to say, 'cause I've been fighting hard to make you come my way. There's nothing left to do, I'll beg to make you stay. I'm better off that way, much better off that way.
Grabbing some tickets to see the Bastion.
€350 for the Bastion and the Steers.
How about we tell people the nightmare it is coming to tie up here in Bonafacio? What's it like?
To be honest, I don't think it's actually that bad.
You don't have to do it.
Yeah, but so I don't really know what it's like.
There's like these big cliffs, right?
I just know that Mum gets real aggro.
Gotta grab.
It's so unfair. How do I get aggro on that?
Deep within the city's stronghold. This is like, in boating terms, this is like your ditch bag. This is the place that you go to. It's like the panic room. The whole city is overthrown. It's where you go to hang out. Maybe have your last dying breath. What can you see, baby?
This is where you shoot people from.
Aragonese army that stood before Bonifacio was quite impressive, and its strength would stay in the enemy's hand.
So the people that had to be given over.
Yeah,
that's
so
how they came back.
We are in France, but only for 2 days, so we're making the most of this fact, and we are stocking up on French food. What the French do really well is they do amazingly awesome stuff in cans, which is so cool for boating. You can keep it.
This is my favourite one. Confit du canard. Duck in a can.
Duck in a can. Potatoes in a can.
Throw it in the frying pan. Caramelize
chili
it.
con carne in a can. Everything you need to cross oceans.
Sounds
French
bad, right?
food.
Sounds bad, but They are
It's not
masters
bad.
of preserving food.
Yes, I know you're thinking canned food is disgusting. In France, it's not. It's amazing. So we are making the most of being here in France.
We knew some bad weather was coming. We've got 5 lines ashore to the cliff right now. One of our lines was pulling out, just literally ripping the giant piece of metal that stuck into the cliff out of the cliff, and so we're well secured. We've got about a day of this wind and then it's dying down, fingers crossed, because we have to sail back to Italy tomorrow, and so that could be a bit of a wild ride.
While our English cousins have been here, you've learnt a few things off them, haven't you, Davey? What have you learnt?
Things like lush and omidays. Oh me days, there's a caterpillar on my head.
And what have you learnt, Freddie, off us?
Togs, putting the letter A on the end of everything. But I reckon this is a bay, eh? The Flight of the Conchords.
Davey
Drax
introduced
Project, Skunks, Rats.
Legit.
Everyone calls each other a legend.
You're a legend, eh?
So it was a bit windy last night, and what happened to your swimming trunks, Freddie?
They blew off and now they're at the bottom of the bay, like directly under the platform of the boat.
Who's going to get them?
Me.
You!
Me, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can do it.
When you try to understand your time, thinking keeps us so much better. When I was young, but the same thing but old enough. When you were a kid,
Still here in Bonafacio. The wind is blowing about 40 knots out there, and we were going to head back tomorrow to Italy to drop off our family, but there's no way that we can do that. I've kind of learnt my lesson about sailing in 40 knots plus worth of wind. That's not even counting gusts. Gusts will be 50 knots. So and the sea's going to be huge, and so it's just not really worth everyone being seasick and putting all of that strain on our gear. So we're putting our rallies on a ferry in Corsica, and that'll take them right through to Sardinia, and then in the next couple of days we have to look for a good weather window to get through to the Balearics.
It's very early in the morning, and why have I woken you up so early, Bella?
We're gonna say goodbye to our cousins and they're gonna go back to England.
The last minute pack up.
Yep,
Oh,
just about managed to shut.
don't look quite ready there, Emma. And you have to be at that ferry terminal in a minute. Oh, you'll be alright. Have you had a nice time?
Absolutely amazing. Brilliant.
Cool. Archie, are you awake?
Yep.
Yeah, he's awake now. He wasn't a second ago. Josh is always waiting.
I am always waiting.
Always waiting.
Okay, hold on to your suitcase, buddy. See you later.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that, give us a thumbs up. You do us an awesome honor by subscribing, and make sure you hit the little bell and you'll get a notification. Catch you next time on Sailing Nikau.
wake up, wake up, wake up. Start your day.